ding dong. Hello and welcome to Tickled Ribs Weekly News. Please like, subscribe, go down there and leave your lovely comment. And also don't forget to check us out on SoundCloud. We've got our podcast up there at www.soundcloud.com/Tickled Ribs. So go what? Aliens. Aliens. But go do that. It'd be really great. Cheers.
Oh.
So, Grand Theft Auto 5 dropped a little sneaky DLC out last week. In it, it contains like 120 new mods and clothing for the lowriders. So yeah, go check that out. It's a lot of fun. So, huge news that was released this week. So buckle in, I'm going to be talking about it for about the next 2 minutes. Microsoft are wanting to bring cross-platforming online gaming. Now they're starting this off with Rocket League being able to play on the PC. PlayStation have already done this, as we know that you can play on the PC and PS4 with Rocket League, with the online players playing together. But so far there is nothing coming forward between Xbox and Sony forming a partnership, so all of you Call of Duty and FIFA players, you are yet to be able to play your friends online. When this news came out, Sony were quoted as saying they are up for listening to any developers that want to bring cross-platform online gaming, but they also took the time to humble brag in saying that they've been doing it since 2002 when Final Fantasy XI came out. So buckle in, keep your eyes out, it could be something in the near future. Of course, E3 is just round the corner. Maybe they're going to drop something then. Who knows? But anyways, big exciting news, who knows? The console wars could be over.
Ed here with your tabletop news, brought to you by Manor Gaming, Eastbourne's #1 gaming centre. First bit of news this week is that Gale Force 9 has released images of their new Dungeons & Dragons game, Tyrants of the Underdark. This is moving away from the adventure gaming that most Dungeons & Dragons games have focused around, and more of an area control game. Looks fairly interesting with a lot of card play. Next, Cryptozoic and Sony have announced the next Ghostbusters themed board game. Looks fairly interesting. Didn't really see much of the first one, but it was very popular on Kickstarter. This game is launching on Kickstarter soon, so if you're interested, go take a look. So a new city building game is coming from Bezier Games and Ted Alspach, who was the designer of Suburbia and the Castles of Mad King Ludwig. This could be fairly interesting. I wasn't a fan of Suburbia myself, but Castles of Mad King Ludwig looked fairly interesting. This game's called Colony. It's got a really interesting mechanic, which I like in a lot of games, where you're using dice as resources. So we'll see how that goes. Might be worth taking a look. So, an amusing bit of Magic the Gathering news. Obviously, a lot of cards are being spoiled for the new set Shadows of the Innistrad, which is coming out soon. But one of the cards, when being translated into French, something funny kind of happened. The card is called Descent onto the Sinful, Descent upon the Sinful, but in the French translation, it's been made into Descent onto the Fisherman.
It's so funny. So, games coming out this week, we're going to run through this one pretty quick. Fallout 4 Automation DLC is coming out on the Xbox One, PS4 and the PC. Stranger of Sword City also coming out on Xbox One. Day of the Tentacle Remastered coming out on PS4 and Vita. Well, thank God they remastered. Alex, you riding a bike? Yeah. Republic is coming out on PS4 and PC. 100 Ways to Die is out on PS4 this week. Of course, it was out on Xbox One last week. Cat Lateral Damage is out on PS4. Dragon Fantasy, The Black Tome of Ice is out on PS4. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge out on Wii U, and Witch and Hero 2 out on the 3DS. The PC list this week, I'm going to run through this quick because there are 2 fucking pages of it. Hyperdimension Neptunia U Action Unleashed is out on the PC this week. Polaris Sector is out. Out of the Park Baseball 17. Nelly Cootalot, The Fair Fleet. Sorry, it's Cootalot.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Borstal is out this week on PSV. Chronicle RuneScape Legends. Farming 2017 The Simulation. Zombie Gotchi is out on PC this week.
Yeah, like Tamagotchi.
Yeah. Way of the Samurai 3. Spaceman and Sparkles 3D. Summerost 3. What a trilogy is out this week. Walson, Lords of Mayhem. Slain, Truckmania Turbo. Pause, a Shelter 2 game. The Descendant. Polyrace. Hush Hush, Unlimited Survival Horror. Tiny Guardians. Hollow Drive. Hydra Slayer. Battlestorm. Oh, God, I'm giving up. Zombies on a plane. Villagers. Mysterious castle. Galactineers and Machinecraft. That was your very long list of PC games, which I'm not sure I'm going to keep all of them in. I might just edit it. So that's the news this week. If you've liked what you've seen, please go like us, leave your comments, tell us what we can do better, tell us what we can improve, and tell us what you liked. Also, Josh says show us your tits. So then go over to Facebook, Twitter, go like and follow us, and then go on to SoundCloud at www.soundcloud.com/tickledribs to go look up our podcast, Tickling Your Fancy, and we will see you next week.
Show us your tits and Pete.
No. I don't like what we do.